So in the first lesson today, I would like to talk about the remaining question about the application problems of the quadratic functions. Okay, and I would like you to do the following classworks. Question number 19, 20, 37, 38, 39 of exercise 5B. Okay, and if you have completed these 5 questions, you may try to do the next classwork that I have already opened for you. Okay, and that is more about the graph of quadratic functions. That is more abstract, and those questions are from the DSE problems. And well, actually, DSE, it is this type of problem is really popular in the DSE exam. Okay, so but it is somehow quite abstract, but it is achievable by you. Okay. You just need to remember some basic formulas, then you just follow the framework and then you will get the answers correctly. Okay, but for the first lesson, let's come back to the application problems first. Okay, so that is exercise 5B. 5B, yes. Let me see. Question number 19.好，我哋做多幾題關於 application 嘅題目先啊。So let me start the first question with you together, and then I'll give you time to do the remaining 4 questions, and then I'll check the answers. Okay, so question number 19. So the difference between 2 real numbers is 6, and find the minimum of their product. So there are 2 real numbers, and then the difference between them is equal to 6, and we are going to find the minimum value of some other thing. That is the product. So we are going to let x be one of the number. Okay. Let x be one of the number, and then we can say that then the other number is, okay, maybe we let x be the smaller number. Smaller number is better, because the condition, the given condition is about the difference. So if we let x be the smaller number, then the larger number will be x plus 6. Is that okay? And then we will also let the product, their product, be y. Let y be their product. Okay， 咁記得咧，我話過咧，如果佢叫你揾 maximum value of 嗰樣嘢，或者係 minimum value of 嗰樣嘢嘅話咧，我哋盡量就係 let y be 嗰樣嘢，得唔得 ？OK， 或者如果佢已經 let 咗俾你嘅，咁你咪即係當佢係我哋以往做開嘅 y 嗰個位，即係做 subject 嗰個位。OK，so now y is their product, and then we will express y in terms of x. Okay, so y is the product. We just put y to be x times x plus 6 will be okay. And because we are, and then if you expand the bracket, it is x squared plus 6x. It is a quadratic function, right? Y in terms of x. And the question asks to find the minimum of this function. Okay, minimum function value. And when you see the keywords minimum or maximum, then you will see that it is not done in the ABC form. Okay, you need to change this to be the AHK form first, right? Okay, so the A is 1. Okay, it's like this, and then 1 x squared plus 2xy, and then plus y squared minus y squared, like this. Okay. And then the first three terms will form a perfect square, minus 9, and then is 1 times x plus 3 square minus 9. Okay. And the k value will be equal to negative 9. And the h value will be negative 3. It's okay? So, but you do not really need to write down the k value and h value, but you need to know, okay? And the question asks you to find the minimum value of their product. So the minimum function value will be the k value, okay? Because the a is equal to 1, a is positive, so the graph opens upwards, and then the function will have a minimum value, okay? And that minimum value will be the k value, okay? In this case, therefore, the minimum value is negative 9, okay? Sorry.
DSE 嗰啲 paper 咧，但係我哋有冇答案㗎？
而家我未 upload 答案嘅，咁我其實咧嗱，如果你想揾翻答案嘅話咧，咁你喺 Math App 裏邊 ，OK， 揾翻 DSE 嗰個題目，嗰個 menu 嗰度揾到 menu 有 DSE 嘅，跟住揾 MC 應該 Chapter 5嗰度咧，咁就係呢啲題目嚟㗎啦。咁就有埋Chapter 5，即係 Topic 5。Topic
5，OK。
係啦，咁咧有埋 full solution 又打晒㗎嗰啲。
唔該老師，唔該老師。
Okay, and then the minimum value is negative 9. And because the question did not mention whether the two numbers are positive number or negative number, so it can be negative number, right? Okay, it is not necessary to be positive here. And it is not necessary to be an integer also. Okay, 嗱呢度你小心啲喎，佢話咧 the difference between two real numbers， 咁咧冇話過一定係正數，亦都冇話過一定係整數嚟嘅喎。real number 就得㗎噃。咩叫 real number 啊？即係唔係開方負數嗰啲就得㗎啦。可以係分數，可以係小數，可以係負數，可以係開方2嗰啲都得。OK， 只要唔係開方負數，唔係嗰啲 I numbers， 唔係 complex numbers， 咁就得㗎啦。OK， 所以咧呢個咧 minimum value is negative 9。咁嗱，佢雖然冇問到，我哋都自己諗一諗。咁個 corresponding values of x， 即係嗰兩個 number 本身嗰兩個 number 係咩嚟嘅咧？ OK， 嗱呢度已經答咗個題目啦，攞晒分㗎啦。咁我哋咧可以再繼續做埋落去，就係話咧 the two numbers，OK，the corresponding value of x， 當然就係 negative 3啦，係嘛？即係話咧，即係話smaller number， 我哋 let x be the smaller number 㗎嘛 ？The smaller number is negative 3, and the larger number will be negative 3 plus 6. That should be equal to positive 3. Okay, positive 3. 所以咧呢兩個嗱，我哋而家就係兩個數啦，相差6嘅，你可以係-2同埋4都得㗎，係嘛？跟住乘埋之後咪-8咯。但係-8夠唔夠-9咁 minimum 咧？唔夠啊嘛，係嘛 ？OK， 或者如果你中意嘅咪0同埋6得唔得？0同埋6都係相差6嘅，咁但係佢哋嘅 product 咧乘埋之後咪0咯。夠唔夠-9咁細咧？唔夠啊嘛，係嘛 ？OK， 咁有冇其他嘅兩個數嘅組合，佢哋相差6嘅兩個數嘅組合乘埋出嚟個 product 係細過-9嘅咧？冇㗎啦，應該得唔得？最細都係-9㗎啦，個意思就係咁樣樣。OK， 得唔得？咁呢度咧個 solution 就係咁啦。有冇問題？記住，即係我哋雖然佢冇問到啊，但係我哋都其實咧可能諗一諗咧會好啲嘅，有個習慣諗一諗，睇下係咪真係 work 嘅先咁樣樣。OK。All right, so now I would like you to try to do question number 20, 37, 38, and 39. These 4 questions. And then please remember to upload to the Math App web system. Okay, and I'm going to give you 10 minutes for this. 10 minutes. Okay, so now it is 11:06, and I'm going to check the answer at 11:16。好，而家俾10分鐘大家試一試做另外嗰4條題目啊。咁跟住我會講嘅。好，有同學問呢一題啊，咁呢個之後會講嘅，咁但係你哋唔使即係其他未做到嘅同學可以唔使聽住，咁我呢度講一講究竟係問啲咩嘅啫。If the coordinates of the vertex of the graph of y 對 f(x) 係3負4 ，which of the following must be true？ 而家只係俾咗好少資料嚟嘅啫。f(x) 係一個 quadratic function。同埋個 vertex 係3同埋負4 ，OK， 好啦，跟住咧就問你以下邊一個係啱啦。以下呢4個 options 咧都係關於個 roots of 一條 equation 嘅，係咪 ？roots of equation 嘅。好啦，咁呢度咧我哋個 f(x) 可以寫做啲咩咧？其實佢話咧，如果 f(x) 係一個 quadratic function 嘅話咧，咁呢個咧我哋一定你可以咁樣做嘅 ，ax square plus bx plus c 係咪 ？OK， 可以 let 佢咁樣做嘅，亦都可以咧。我直頭 let 佢做一個 AHK form，A times x minus h square plus k 咁樣。OK， 咁視乎你有啲乜嘢嘢嘅資料係俾咗你嘅。佢而家咧俾咗你嘅係一個 vertex， 咁嘅時候咧，我哋就會 let 佢做一個 AHK form 啦。呢個得唔得？好啦，咁不過咧，佢俾埋個 h 係等於3，k 係等於負4嚟喎，係嘛？咁即係話咧，我哋直頭 let 咗 f(x) 咧就係 a times x minus 3 square minus 4咁樣。OK，f(x) 就係咁啦。嗱，仲有一個未知數嘅喎，係嘛？仲有一個未知數嘅，得唔得？好啦，咁然之後咧，睇下先啊。然之後咧，佢就話個 roots 啦。以下有4條 equations 嘅。如果你淨係睇 A 嘅話咧。roots of f(x) 等於0嘅話咧就係 a times x minus 3 square minus 4等於0。跟住我哋要 solve 個 x 出嚟，個 roots 即係你要求翻個 x 嘅答案等於幾多 ？OK 嗱，即係你要 bear in mind 咧，我哋仲有一個 a 係未知數嚟㗎。OK， 咁我而家咧係咪可以咁樣做？咁樣 OK。好啦，跟住我哋要做嘅嘢咧，係咪 take square roots？ 但係咧 take square root 你要記住喎，我哋有2個可能性嘅。OK， 咁但係無論邊個可能性都好咧，我哋唔知道個 A 咧究竟係大過0定細過0嘅。 如果 A 係細過0嘅話咧，咁就弊啦，我哋就會出到一個 imaginary number 啦。
老 Sir，我呢度唔明白點解佢同你講咗個 root 如果係0嘅話，咁點解唔係直接 x 等於0？
個 root 等於0，你講呢題嗱，佢唔係喎，係 roots of 一條 equation， 呢條 equation f(x) 等於0，呢條 equation 的答案係整數，跟住呢條第二條 equation 嘅答案，即係個 x 嘅答案係 rational number。C 就係呢一條 equation 嘅答案係 real number，如此類推。OK， 咁究竟個 x 嘅即係個答案啊，個 roots 係啲咩嘅話咧，我哋要計一計先知嘅。咁譬如咧，頭先呢度 f(x) 等於0嘅話咧，即係呢一個等於0啦。OK， 咁我哋要嘗試去到 solve 個 x 出嚟。但係 solve 到呢度嘅時候咧，嗱 A 嗰句子咧就話佢哋一定係整數嚟嘅。咁而家 A 咧，即係 x 咧 ，x 係咪等於3加呢一個開方數啊？我哋可唔可以肯定到佢嘅答案 x 嘅答案係一個整數嚟嘅咧？係唔可以噶嘛？因為個 A 咧，我哋係未知，我哋係未有足夠嘅資料去到判斷到個 A 嘅數值係啲咩嚟嘅。OK， 題目只係俾咗個 vertex 係3同埋-4我哋。咁嘅時候咧，我哋係只係判斷到係呢個 h 等於3，k 係-4，但係個 A 咧係未知係啲咩嚟嘅。咁即係話咧 A 有唔同嘅可能性啦，係咪？喺呢一個咁嘅 situation 底下 ，A 有唔同嘅可能性啦。咁但係如果 A 係一啲譬如 A 係5咁樣嘅話咧 ，A 係5，咁係咪呢個時候咧個 x 已經係做唔到係一個 integer 嘅答案啦 ？OK， 咁嘅時候咧，即係話 statement A option A 呢一個咧就係唔係 must be true 啦，即係話會有一啲嘅世界 A 係會令到呢條 equation f(x) 等於0呢條 equation 嘅答案唔係 integers， 所以 A 咧就應該係唔啱嘅咁樣樣。OK， 嗱係咪有啲一頭霧水啊？我做咗個啱嘅俾你睇先啊！我做個啱嘅俾你睇先。啱嘅咧應該係 C 嚟嘅，我估應該係 C 嚟嘅。C 嗰條式咧 f(x) 加4等於0，佢哋話咧 the roots of 呢一條 equation are real numbers 係實數嚟嘅。OK， 實數嗱實數係包含得多啲喎，即係個要求係細啲嘅，冇咁強嘅要求。OK， 實數即係包括咗可以係整數啊、分數啊、正數、負數啊、0啊，或者係開方數都得嘅。但係咧呢條式 f(x) 加4等於0，如果代翻我哋個 f(x) 落去嘅話咧，係咪咁樣啊 ？OK， 跟住 A， 跟住減4加4咧係 cancel 咗嘅喎。然之後咧個 A 咧係咪都可以除翻過去右手邊變咗做咁樣樣？咁而家咧我哋揾到 x 減3嘅 square 等於0嘅話咧，係咪即係 x 減3自己都係等於0？我哋 solve 到 x 咧就係一個 repeated root， 係 x 等於3。咁呢個 roots 咧呢條式我係講緊 f(x) 加4等於0呢條式嘅 roots 就係 x 等於3啦。OK， 咁3係咪一個 real number 啊？當然係啦。OK， 咁所以咧個 the roots of the equation is real number 或者 are real numbers， 因為佢係一個 repeated root， 所以其實佢哋兩個係相等嘅咁樣樣。咁所以咧 C 咧 is must be true 咁樣樣。OK，get 唔 get 到 C 點解係 true 先？第一樣嘢。
get 到啊。
OK，that's good。
我想問下咧，第一題咧，我想問個答案係咪 D 啊？
第一題，即係
係，
前面呢題。
一到呢題，但係上邊個頭就諗緊。呢
題係嘛？呢題嘅答案係 dot 啊，睇先啊，係啊，冇錯 dot。
好啊 ，thank you。
OK，好。 Okay, so let's check the answers. Question number 20. The height of a trapezium is x cm, and then the upper base is 9 minus x cm, and lower base is 19 minus x cm. Find the maximum area of the trapezium. Okay, so we are going to find the maximum area, maximum value of the area. Okay, and then we will let y be the area. And then the other things are already let for you. Okay, so we will let y. 咁你記住咧，我哋叻嘢嘅時候咧，叻埋個單位出嚟啊！如果有單位嘅話，今次係 area 嚟嘅 ，area 有冇單位咧？咁就有啦，係嘛 ？cm square，OK，and then be the area of the trapezium. Okay, and then we will express y in terms of x. So y is the area of the trapezium, and then we know that the area of the trapezium is calculated by upper base plus lower base times height divided by 2. Okay, the upper base is 9 minus x. 9 minus x, and then plus the lower base, that is 19 minus x. And then times height, that is x, divided by 2. Okay? And then we will simplify this fraction first. So I get 28 minus 2x times x divided by 2. And then we just expand the bracket. It's negative 2x squared plus 28x divided by 2. And we notice that all the numbers are even number. Then we can take out the 2 from the top and cancel with the denominator 2. So that will be negative 1x squared plus 14x. Okay, so this is the y in terms of x in the ABC form. But the question asks us to find the maximum area of the trapezium. Okay, so this maximum value of this function. Then we are going to change the function from the ABC form to the AHK form. Okay, so take out the A. And then x squared minus 2xy plus y squared minus y squared. Okay, and then negative 1 x minus y bracket square minus y square. And then expand the bracket plus 49. This is the AHK form. And then we can get k value to be 49 and h value to be 7, right? Okay, and the question asks us to find the maximum area. Therefore, the maximum area is the k value. Okay, so that is 49 cm square. Okay, 咁又係題目冇問嘅。咁呢個即係個x 係幾多咧 ？Okay, and the corresponding value of x is 7. 當 x 等於7嘅時候，出嚟嗰個 area 咧就係49啦。而呢個49咧就係喺咁多種唔同嘅情況底下嘅最大嘅面積，就係咁啦。因為 x 可以有好多唔同嘅數字喎，可以係1啊、2啊、3啊、4啊、5啊、6啊、7啊、8啊、8.5啊都得噶嘛，係嘛 ？OK， 唔可以係9嘅喎。OK， 唔可以係9嘅喎，得唔得？點解唔可以係9啊？因為如果 x 係9嘅話咧，你見到個 upper base 咧就會變咗個0噶啦，係嘛 ？OK， 咁所以有陣時咧，我哋要睇下咧，我哋要睇下究竟個 x 咧係咪令到呢件事情係 make sense 嘅。如果你計到呢一個 x 咧係等於10嘅話咧，即係 corresponding value of x 係等於10嘅話咧，你就知道其實呢一個係唔 make sense 嘅，因為咧如果 x 係等於10嘅話咧，個 upper base 就會係9減10，即係 negative 1。OK，but the length of a trapezium cannot be negative, so that should be rejected。好啦，但係如果 reject 咗咁點咧？呢一個咧我哋係唔需要學住嘅，係即係有第二種嘅方法去到計嘅。如果我哋喺條式裏邊計出嚟嗰個 maximum 係唔 make sense 嘅話，我哋要點樣做咧？佢一定會有 maximum 嘅噃 ，OK 係嘛？咁咧呢個做法咧，我哋會有第二啲嘅方法，用一啲 graph 嘅方法啊，遲啲先學嘅呢一個 ，OK。但係咧而家俾你計嗰啲咧，一般嚟講都係 make sense 嘅，得唔得 咁但係我哋嘅腦裏邊咧都需要知道有呢樣嘢存在嘅。Okay, so this is question number 20. And then next one is 37. So the figure shows a right-angled triangle XYZ. XY is equal to 8 cm, YZ is 12 cm, and then the rectangle ABCY is drawn inside triangle XYZ, where B is a point lying on XZ. Let AY be X cm. Okay, write down a pair of similar triangles. Hence, find the length of AB in terms of X. 嗱呢度咧 ，Part A 好明顯就係未關呢啲 maximum 事或者 minimum 事嘅，係咪？咁係做一啲 preparation 嘅 steps 嘅啫。Write down a pair of similar triangles。咁見唔見到有啲乜嘢 similar？ 有邊啲係 similar triangles 嘅咧？咁樣樣。嗱，應該希望大家可以見到啊，因為佢叫你 write down 嘅話咧，即係唔使 proof 嘅意思。OK， 即係就咁寫低就得㗎啦。So I can see that triangle XA boy and triangle XYZ and triangle boy CZ, all of them are similar triangles. 咁你呢度咧是但寫一對就得㗎啦。OK, XA boy is similar to triangle XYZ. It's also similar to triangle boy CZ. Okay, can you see this? Because of the rectangle of the 90 degrees, and then the opposite side of the rectangles are parallel. Okay, and then we will have two pairs of parallel sides, and then we will have corresponding angles of parallel sides. Okay, so these three triangles will be similar triangles. Okay, 咁你試下揀兩個嚟寫得㗎啦。And reason should be AAA. And then hence find the length of AB in terms of X. So now I want to find AB. 好啦，咁佢講得 hence 嘅話咧，咁一定係要用翻你前面做過嘅嘢咧，去到計嘅。OK， 咁啊千祈唔好自己再喺度諗，點計啊咁樣，一定係咁樣嘅。咁咧。我哋就要諗啦，我哋前面做嗰啲咩咧？就係揾咗一啲嘅 similar triangles。我哋 prove 嗰啲嘅 similar triangles 嘅時候咧，係用 AAA 用 angle 嚟到 prove 嘅，係咪？咁通常我哋 prove 嘅時候係用 angle 嚟到 prove 嘅話咧，之後我哋再用呢對嘅 similar triangles 嘅話咧，我就會講一啲關於佢哋邊長成正比例嘅嘢啦。OK， 咁即係點樣啊？即係咧，我哋揀兩個三角形先喎，我哋揀 XA boy 同埋 XYZ 啦，頭嗰兩個啦。OK， 我寫清楚啲先啦。Triangle XA boy is similar to triangle XYZ。嗱，要跟次序啊，跟次序嘅，即係邊個 similar to 邊一個。OK，and then XA over, we are going to form the fractions. XA is corresponding to XY, right? And then AB is corresponding to YZ. And then the third fraction will be X boy is corresponding to XZ. Okay, so this is actually corresponding sides of similar triangles. Okay, 但係你唔使寫嘅，得唔得？我想話俾你聽嘅啫。好啦，跟住咧，我哋會睇下咧。我哋邊一度咧係有數字嘅？XA 睇先啦，佢叫你揾嘅係 A boy 係嘛 ？OK， 佢叫揾 A boy 嘅。好啦，我哋寫呢個先啊 ，XA，and then XY is 8 cm。A boy is what we want to find. Okay，and then YZ will be 12. And then X boy, we don't know. XZ, we don't know. OK， 不過咧，嗱，我哋而家想揾 A boy 係 in terms of x 嘅，我哋諗唔諗到啲 x 啦？有冇嘢係諗到啲 x 啦？其實一個喎 ，can you see that x8 is actually equal to 8 minus x? OK, 8 minus x. All right. So from the first two fractions, this equation, we can AB is the only unknown. Okay, only side which is unknown, and that is what we want to find, right? Okay, and x can be left in our answer. 係嘛 ？x 因為題目係要求我哋 in terms of x 噶嘛，咁所以咧我哋可以擸個 x 喺度嘅，亦都要擸到我哋想求嘅 AB。Okay, sorry. So we are going to just copy this and then solve for AB. Okay, so just multiply the 12 to the left-hand side. Okay, so AB is equal to 12 times 8 minus x divided by 8. And then simplifying the 12 and 8, and you'll get 3 times 8 minus x divided by 2. Okay, so AB is like this. And there's a unit cm. Okay, so that's how we can find the length of AB in terms of x. 咁但係你記得咧，即係分數一定要約揀咗先至可以攞到分嘅，好唔 OK？ 如果你想寫12同埋8喺度冇約揀嘅話咧，咁就會扣咗分噶啦，扣咗答案分噶啦。好啦，跟住 Part B find the maximum area of the rectangle ABCY. ABCY. We are going to find the maximum value of this area. Okay, so in Part B, for the first step, I'm going to just let y cm square be the area of ABCY. Okay, 咁樣得唔得？好啦，咁跟住我就會將 y in terms of x. But this is very simple because y is the area of a rectangle. It is just multiplying the length by the width. So that is AB times AY. But we have already found that AB is 3 times 8 minus x divided by 2. And then times AY is just x, right? Okay? And then just simplify this. Multiply the x to the top. So 3x times 8 minus x divided by 2, and then expanding the bracket, it will be 24x minus 3x squared over 2. Okay, and then it becomes negative 3 over 2x squared plus 12x. So this is the y in ABC form. Okay, but the question asks us to find the maximum area. Okay, then we are going to change this from the ABC form to the AHK form. Okay, 咁其實咧，我抽 A 出嚟 ，x squared and then minus. So this one becomes minus, and then will be 幾多應該睇下，12除 should be 8. Yes, x. Okay, and then negative 3 over 2. X squared minus 2xy, and y will be 4 here, and then plus y squared minus y squared. Okay, and the first free term becomes a perfect square, x minus y bracket square minus 16, and then this will be plus 24. Okay, so the k value will be 24 and h value will be 4. And the question asks us to find the maximum area, that is the maximum function value, that is the k value. Okay, so the maximum area of, or just is 24 cm squared. Okay, and the corresponding value of x is 4. Okay, so that is when x is equal to 4. When x is equal to 4, When x is equal to 4, then AB is calculated by this formula. I think this is equal to 6. OK， 當 x 係4 ，AB 係6嘅時候，咁呢一個嘅長方形嘅面積咧，就會係喺呢一個咁嘅限制底下之中，有好多個唔同嘅可能性之中，當中最大嗰個啦，面積最大嗰個啦，得唔得？Okay, so that is question number 37. Next one. 38. Oh, 睇下咩先 ？In the figure, the shaded region. So that is a rectangle with a missing corner. 呢個係一個長方形，但係有一個角落頭咧係甩咗、崩咗嘅。It's the sports ground of a school. OK， 係一個學校嘅運動場嚟嘅。DC is the entrance of the sports ground. DC 就係個入口啦。跟 AB is a wall. BC, ED, and EA are wire netting fences with a total length of 44 meters. 好啦，嗱呢度啊，小心啲喎。BC、ED 同埋 AE、EA 就係一啲圍欄嚟嘅。呢3節嘅圍欄嘅總長度就係44米。OK， 好啦，咁跟住AE 佢幫你叻咗噶啦，就係 X 咁多米。然之後咧 ，Part A，find the area of the sports ground in terms of X。問你呢個 sports ground 嘅面積，叫你 in terms of X 嘅。呢一個 sports ground 當然係一個不規則嘅圖案啊，即係冇公式計面積嘅圖案。OK， 咁即係話咧，我哋一係就要用填補法，一係就要用分割法嚟到做噶啦。咁而家咧好明顯就係用填補法咧，即係大減細嗰隻啦，係咪 ？OK， 即係大嘅就係長方形啦，減走嘅就係呢一個直角三角形啦。OK， 呢個直角三角形我哋已經 ready 計到啦喎，係嘛？即係2乘2除2啦，係嘛 ？OK， 好啦，咁即係長方形嘅面積我係要計嘅，長方形嘅闊就係 x 咁多米，但係長方形嘅長 AB 係幾多米咧？係未知嘅，係咪 ？OK， 好啦，咁我哋有啲乜嘢資料喺度咧？我哋有嘅就係個 total length 就係44米 ，total length of boy E 啊，小心啲喎 ，total length BC、ED and EA with a total length of 44。OK， 咁我哋咧就計一計啦。睇先啊，即係咧 Part A。We know that BC plus ED plus EA is equal to 44. Okay, and then the question has already let X be AE for us. Okay, so it's like this: something plus something plus X is equal to 44. 咁我逐格填翻落去啊。How about boy C? Boy C. Boy C is actually the opposite side, part of the opposite side of AE, right? But boy C plus 2 will be equal to AE, which means that boy C is just AE minus 2, or just X minus 2. Can you get this? OK。好啦，咁跟住 ED 就係我哋可以揾到嘅嘢啦。ED is what we can find in terms of X. Okay, so ED plus 2X minus 2 is equal to 44, which means that ED is equal to 46 minus 2X. Can you get this? 咁我哋要將咧，嗱記住我哋 boy C 就係 X 減2啦，即係其實將其他嗰啲邊長都係要 in terms of X 咁解嘅啫。而家 ED 我哋計到咧就係46減2X 啦，得唔得？但係 DE 咧或者 ED 咧，佢唔係成個長方形嘅 length 嚟嘅噃 ，A boy 先係喎。咁 A boy 會等於幾多咧？係咪等於 ED plus 2啊 ？OK？ Or you can say that it should be 48 minus 2x. Because ED is 46 minus 2x. Then AB should be 48 minus 2x. Can you get this? So now we have found the length of A boy. And we know the length of AE to be x meters. So we can write down the area of the sports ground in terms of x. Okay? The area of the sports ground is equal to A boy times AE. That is x times 48 minus 2x. Okay? Or negative 2x squared plus 48x meters squared. Okay? So that is the answer of part A. Can you get this? 好啦，跟住又係問你呢樣嘢喎。Can the area of the sports ground be greater than 290 meters square? Explain your answer. 咁嗱呢度咧，我哋呢個長方形啦，或者呢個運動場嘅形狀啦，有一樣嘢係未知嘅，即係未確定嘅，就係個 x 嘅長度啦。咁就令到成個運動場嘅面積都係未確定嘅，因為個 x 可以你代唔同嘅數入去嘅時候咧，就會令到個面積係有唔同嘅數值出咗嚟嘅，係咪？咁但係咁多個數值之中，喺咁多個唔同嘅可能性之中，有冇機會佢係大過290咧？咁樣樣，而家就問你呢個問題啦。OK， 好啦，咁我哋而家要揾啲咩咧？就係你揾一揾呢一個嗱呢個area 咧，就係-2x square，係一個 quadratic function。And the A value is a negative number, okay? Which means that the graph will be opens downwards, okay? And then we will have a maximum value. 我哋可以揾到個 maximum area 係幾多？如果我哋計到個 maximum area 係等於280嘅，最大無論 x 係幾多都好 ，OK？ 咁多個唔同嘅可能性當中，最大都係280嘅話咧。我哋咪答 no 咯，係嘛？佢問你有冇可能大過290啊嘛 ？OK， 所以其實咧，我哋係揾一個 maximum value 出嚟同個290去到 compare 嘅，得唔得 ？OK，so we are going to find the maximum area of this function。咁你可以咁樣做啦。Let y meter square be the area。OK， 咁呢一個咧。我哋已經係計咗㗎啦 ，y is equal to negative 2x square plus 48x， 係嘛？同一樣嘢嚟嘅啫。不過之前我哋冇 let 到 y， 我而家 let 翻個 y 俾佢。咁你話唔 let 得唔得咧？都得嘅 ，OK。不過我通常就即係安翻入去我哋識咗嗰啲嘢嗰度咁解啫。And then we do the method of completing square steps. Okay, taking out the a, and then x squared minus 2xy, that should be 12, plus y squared minus y squared. And then x minus y squared minus 144. And then removing the bracket, and plus 288. So that is the AHK form. K value is 288. And then H value is 12, right? Okay, therefore, the maximum area is 288 meters square. Okay, but we need to compare with the 290. Okay, and 288 is less than 290. Therefore, no. Okay, it cannot be greater than. It cannot be greater than 290 meters square. 得唔得？最大都只不過係288。 咁所以咧冇任何一個 x 係可以出到係大過290嘅，咁就係答咗個題目啦。OK， so that is part B， 得唔得？ Oh, last one, 39. A piece of aluminium strip of length L meter is used to make a window frame as shown in the figure. The window frame consists of 6 identical small rectangles. Each rectangle is x meter long and y meter wide. Let the total area of the window encompassed by the window frame be a meter square. Ignore the width of the aluminium strip. Okay.咦係喎 ，sorry 啊，唔該晒，咪先，我都唔記得咗添，我明明講咗係要減翻個三角形嘅 ，OK，sorry 啊，呢度我呢度錯咗 ，thank you，thank you， 呢度咧個 area of the sports ground 唔應該係個長方形啊，嗬 ，OK， 係應該個長方形減翻個三角形 ，OK， 我漏咗呢度啊 ，sorry 啊，等先。咁應該咧，the area of the sports ground should be x times 48 minus 2x and then minus 2 times 2 over 2. So that is 2. Okay, so that should be wait 2x. So that should be equal to negative 2x squared plus 48x and then minus 2 meter square. 啱唔啱喺度 check 先啦，係啦 ，OK， 啱翻。So this one should be like this. Sorry. My fault. Okay. And then 咁跟住咧 B part 咧咁就有啲要 modify 啦。Should be like this, okay? And then should be taking out the negative 2. 中間嗰啲 step 其實咧差唔多嘅啫，只不過有個 constant term 係唔同咗，係嘛？ Okay, so the K value should be 286 and H value should be still equal to 12. It's okay? So this one is not correct. I'm sorry. This one is correct. Okay, so the maximum value, the maximum area is just 286 cm square. Okay, but 286 is still less than 290. Okay, therefore the answer is still no. Can you get this?得唔得？唔好意思啊，睇漏咗。OK， 應該啱啦，而家。Number 39. A piece of 好啦，而家咧有一個窗框，全部夾埋，即係嗰啲鋁窗嗰啲鋁嘅材料咧，總長度就係 L 咁長嘅。OK， 咁呢一個窗框咧係由6個呢啲全等嘅長方形仔組成嘅，咁每一個咧就係 x 咁闊 ，y 咁長啦。跟住 total area 就係 A 咁多啦，跟住叫你 express the maximum value of A in terms of L。 好啦，而家呢度咧，我哋總長度係 L 嚟嘅，咁呢度有幾多個 x 加幾多個 y 加埋一齊係 L 嘅咧？咁呢度小心啲數喎，因為咧佢嗰啲鋁窗咧係包埋呢啲中間都有嘅喎，係嘛？唔係淨係個外框喎，係中間呢啲窗花咧都係嗰啲鋁嘅材質嚟嘅噃。OK， 咁所以咧係咪有1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9個 x，and then 8個 y。Can you see this? So in part A, we know that 9x plus 8y is equal to L. Okay, because the total length of the aluminium strip is 9x plus 8y. It's okay. And then the A is the total area of the windows. Okay, one small rectangle is equal to x times y. And then in this diagram, there will be 6 rectangles. Okay, so A will be equal to 6 times xy. Can you get this? But 嗱呢度小心啲啦，我哋咧好似未遇過㗎係嘛？之前咧全部都係一個 x 跟住一個 y 做 subject 嘅。今次我哋好明顯個 y 呢一個 y 題目裏邊嘅 y 就唔係我哋想象之中嗰個 y 啦，係咪？因為佢唔係要嚟揾 maximum 嗰個喎。今次咧我哋要揾 maximum value of 邊一個啊？就係個 A 嚟嘅，係咪？咁所以咧我哋 A 咧就係做 subject， 跟住 in terms of x 或者 in terms of y 都得。咁但係咧咁我哋都要整走其中一個嘅 9x plus 8y is equal to L. So I am going to make y to be the subject. Is equal to L minus 9x, and then y is equal to L minus 9x divided by 8. Okay? And then I'm going to change the y to be in terms of x and L. So 6x times L minus 9x over 8 is A. Okay? And then you just multiply the 6x to the bracket and then cancelling the 2, common factor 2. So this will be 3x times L minus 9x divided by 4. And then that will be negative 27x squared plus 3lx over 4. 嗱，呢度咧小心啲，呢一個 L 咧，呢個 L 係一個 constant 嚟嘅啫，係嘛？因為咧佢嗰個 length L 咧係即係唔會變噶嘛 ，OK？ 即係佢唔係一個變數嚟嘅，佢只不過係未知數，係你陣間可能要求出嚟都唔定嘅咁樣樣 ，OK？ 好啦，咁而家咧都會見到咧係咪變成一個咁樣嘅形狀嘅嘢啊？負 negative 27 over 4x square and then plus 3l over 4 times x. Can you see that it is also a quadratic function in x? Okay, so this is ax squared plus bx, and c is also equal to 0. Okay, and the question asks you to express the maximum value of a in terms of L. Okay, and then we are going to do the method of completing square. Okay, so take out the a, and then it is x squared minus, should be, I think it should be L over 9x. Am I correct? Yes. Okay, and then it's negative 27 over 4 times x squared minus 2x y, and the y will be L over 18. Okay, and then plus L over 18 squared minus L over 18 squared. Okay, and then x minus y square minus L square over 324. Okay, and then expanding brackets, negative 27 over 4 times x minus L over 18 square, and then plus, and that should be equal to say about, yes, L square over 48. Okay, so this is the AHK form. And then k value is equal to L squared over 48. And the h value is equal to L over 18. Can you see this? This is in terms of L. Okay? We do not know the value of L at this moment, so we can express everything else in terms of L. Okay? And the question asks us to find the maximum value of A. Okay? Then we can answer the question. The maximum value of A is equal to the K value. That should be L squared over 48. Okay, so that is the answer of part A. And that. Part B, find the value of x over y if the area of the window is a maximum to allow a maximum amount of light to enter the room. Okay, area of the window is a maximum. That is the A is maximum. When A is maximum, then we are going to find the ratio of x to y. 好啦，即係點樣咧？ When area is maximum, the corresponding value of x is the h value that we have found here is L over 18. Okay， 咁但係咧，我哋仲有個 y 係啲咩嚟嘅咧 ？And the corresponding value of y. How to find y? Y can be found by this formula. You remember this? Y is equal to L minus 9x divided by 8. Okay, so that should be L minus 9 times x divided by 8. Okay, and that should be L over 16. Am I correct? Yes. 即係話咧，當 A 係 maximum 嘅時候，咁我哋先用翻頭先個 AHK form 睇一睇個 x 要係幾多先，即係 x 要係幾多先可以令到個 A 係 maximum 咧咁樣樣。咁但係咧呢一個 x 定咗之後咧，我哋就可以定埋個 y 㗎啦喎，係嘛？因為個 y 係 depends on x 㗎嘛。OK， 我哋可以喺翻 A part 一開頭呢一個咧 y in terms of x 呢條公式裏邊咧，可以計翻個 corresponding value of y 出嚟嘅，就係 L over 16。好啦，咁 x is equal to L over 18 and y is equal to L over 16. And the question asks us to find the value of x over y. We can answer the question easily. X over y is equal to L over 18 and then over L over 16. Okay, that should be equal to 16 over 18. That is 8 over 9. That is the answer. Can you get this? 得唔得？呢度 Okay, do you have any problems for this classwork? That's the end. 掌唔掌握到呢一種即係可能要自己叻 x 啦，或者要叻嗰個 y 出嚟嘅，然之後咧你就要將個 y 咧係 in terms of x， 並且做一個自己砌一個 quadratic function 出嚟嘅。OK， 好啦，砌完出嚟之後咧，佢通常就會叫你揾 maximum value 或者 minimum value 啦。咁你咪將嗰個 quadratic function 咧由 ABC form 轉咗一個 AHK form 咁樣樣。OK， 咁跟住通常就會計到噶啦，得唔得 ？OK， if there's no more problems of this application problems, then let's go to the next classwork. So that is the classwork of DSE past paper about the graphs of quadratic functions. 好嗱，呢度咧呢啲題目咧係 頭先講咗啦，即係差唔多年年都會問嘅啦。OK， 咁其實好好做嘅，講真，即係唔係太難嘅啫。咁你只要掌握到佢嘅一開頭呢個做法嘅話咧，咁就其實可以做到噶啦。OK， 咁我哋一齊睇睇下。我睇下第一題係搞咩先。咁大家都係咧，照 upload 翻上去呢個 Match App 嗰度啦，當係 long crack 咁樣做啊呢度啊。The figure shows the graph of y equals a times x plus b square. Which of the following is true？ 嗱，記住咧，我哋有 equation 即係 function 啊，又有 graph 嘅話咧，我哋一個 general 嘅 technique 就係喺個 function 裏邊計一樣嘢出嚟，然之後喺個 graph 嗰度都攞翻同一樣嘢出嚟，究竟佢係大過0定細過0咧？通常就係 above x-axis、below x-axis， 或者 on the left of y-axis。on the right of y-axis 咁樣 ，OK？y-axis 嘅左邊就係 x 係負數 ，y-axis 中間線係咪嘅右手邊就係 x 係正數 ，x-axis 即係打橫嗰度軸啊嘅上邊就係講緊 y 係正數 ，x-axis 嘅下邊就係講緊 y 係負數，嚟嚟去都係玩呢啲嘢嘅啫 ，OK？得唔得？咁陣都仲有一樣嘢嘅，就係有陣時玩嘅 delta 大過0啊，等於0啊，細過0咁樣樣，得唔得 ？OK， 咁咧冇其他嘢噶啦。但係咧，我哋要攞啲乜嘢出嚟做比較咧？喺 quadratic function 裏邊有幾樣嘢嘅。第一就係攞個 direction of opening。OK， 嗱，見唔見到呢度？我呢題啊 ，y is equal to a times x plus b square。OK， 如果我哋對翻呢一個 y is equal to a x minus h square plus k 呢一個咁嘅公式，呢個公式啊嘅話咧，公式裏邊嘅 a 就係題目裏邊嘅細楷 a 啦，公式裏邊嘅 h 就係題目裏邊嘅 negative b 啦，公式裏邊嘅 k 就係題目裏邊嘅0啦，係嘛？呢度 get 唔 get 到？嗱，我之前都講過啦，當題目係一啲有 AHK 呢啲未知數嘅話咧，咁我公式裏邊咧就會用大楷嚟到寫嘅 ，OK 得唔得？即係總之避開題目用咗啲嘢啦 ，OK 好啦，咁而家嚟講咧，我哋第一樣嘢要 compare 嘅咧，就係睇下個 direction of opening 先 ，OK 即係咁樣 comparing。或者 consider 啦 ，consider the direction of opening， 即係 opens upwards or opens downwards 係嘛？咁而家呢個係 set face 嚟嘅 ，set face。咁所以咧，我哋知道個 A should be less than 0。OK， 即係 from the graph，we know that the A should be less than 0，and then from the equation, we have A is equal to A. Formula A is equal to small letter a. Therefore, we can say that A is less than 0. So option A and option B are not correct. Can you get this? 得唔得到？得唔得？呢度，即係我哋考慮一樣嘢喺個 graph 嗰度睇下佢係大過0細過0。然之後喺條 equation 嗰度攞呢一個資料出嚟，然之後將呢個資料擺翻落去大過0細過0嗰度，我哋就會可以砌到究竟係即係嗰啲 option 裏邊嘅嘢係大過0定細過0㗎啦。OK， 好啦，跟住我哋仲有啲咩資料咧？仲有呢個 h value 喎 ，our h value is negative b。OK， 我哋就會 consider the x coordinates of the vertex。OK， or from the equation, from the equation, the x coordinate of the vertex is h. Is negative b, I mean. From the equation, h is equal to negative b. And then from the graph, we can see that the vertex 係咪呢度啊 ？OK， 呢個 vertex 係 HK 係咪？但係咧呢個 H 咧係咪喺個 Y 軸嘅右手邊㗎 ？OK，we know that H should be a positive number。其實我哋可以講多一樣嘢添嘅，就係個 K is equal to 0。Can you see this? Okay, the H is the x coordinate because this point is on the right hand side of the y axis. So we can conclude that the H should be larger than 0. And then because this point, the vertex is lying on the x-axis, so the y coordinates of the vertex should be exactly equal to 0. So that is k is equal to 0. Okay, but our h value is equal to negative b. So we can conclude that negative b should be larger than 0. But if negative b is larger than 0, then b itself should be just less than 0. Can you get this? So what we have got is a less than 0 and b is also less than 0. Okay, so the answer is option D. 得唔得？呢度嗱，呢一隻題目好好做嘅，其實大家 OK 好少會出得好難嘅，但係你要考慮嘅嘢就係呢啲嚟㗎啦。OK， 1206算係一條唔係太難嘅題目嚟㗎。OK， 好，我哋睇多一條先。Next one， 嗱呢題頭先我講過，不過咧，我想睇下有冇啲係有 graph 嘅先啊。我 skip 咗頭先第2題先，我去咗第三題1307先，講一啲類似嘅先啊。Let's go to 13.07. The figure shows the graph of y equals negative 2x squared plus ax plus b. And the question asks you to find the equation of the axis of symmetry. OK， 今次咧佢就唔係話咩大過0啊、細過0嗰啲，係嘛？咁啊，直接叫你揾 the equation of the axis of symmetry。OK， 究竟係等於幾多咧 ？x 等於2 ，x 等於3 ，x 等於8。OK，axis of symmetry 就係要做嗰個 method of completing square， 係咪？揾到個 h 嘅 value 之後，個 axis of symmetry 就係 x equals h。咁所以其實第一樣嘢你見到咧，有一個 option 一定唔啱嘅。如果你有溫書就即刻可以篩走咗 option D。OK，because it is y equals 8. The axis of symmetry must be x equals number。OK, must not be y equals number. Y equals number will be horizontal line. And then x equals number will be vertical line. And the axis of symmetry must be vertical. OK? 好啦，咁樣點樣咧？但係呢度咧，我哋有另外一啲嘅資料俾咗你噃，係嘛 ？OK? We have this. This negative 10 is actually the y-intercept. And this 1 is the x-intercept. Okay, so we can actually put 0, negative 10 into the equation because 0, negative 10 is a point lying on the graph. Okay, so we may put the coordinates of the point into the equation of the curve. Okay, so -10 is equal to -2 times 0 squared plus a times 0 plus b. Okay, so we can easily find that b is equal to -10. All right, so y is equal to -2x squared plus ax minus 10. And then we still have another information. So one of the x-intercept is equal to 1. But we will just consider this as a point with coordinates 1, 0. And it is a point lying on the graph, so we may put 1, 0 into the equation. Okay? And then 0 is equal to -2 times 1 squared plus a times 1 minus 10. 0 is equal to a minus 12, so a is equal to 12. Can you get this? Okay, so now we have complete information about the equation. -2x squared plus 12x minus 10, okay? And the question asks us to find the equation of the axis of symmetry. We need to change this from ABC form to AHK form. Like this, okay? So x squared minus 2xy plus y squared minus y squared. And then x minus y bracket square minus 9 minus 10. Okay. So the k value is equal to 8 and h value is equal to 3. And therefore, the axis of symmetry is x equals h, that is 3. Okay, so the answer is option B. Can get? Oh, maybe I just stop here today, okay? And tomorrow we will continue to talk about the graph of the remaining questions from this classwork, okay? And don't forget that we are going to have a test on Friday, okay? About chapter 3 and chapter 5, okay? So if there is no more problem, then that is the end of this lesson and you may leave now. Goodbye.